Hello everyone. So today in this video, I'm just going to tell you about the WordPad of using a font and how to create a table for your timetable. So this was a practical question for fourth standard student for your CBSE curricula. So let's start with the continuation of what how to use a WordPad for along with the font style. So first we know how to start with a WordPad. First what you have to do is you have to go to your start button. You can search for a WordPad, or if you get like this in an icon, you have to double click so your WordPad is open. Now next you have to open a blank document. So to check, or you have to create a new one. So I'll click on blank. You will get a blank document. Now next, here this is called as your header. So here these are your ribbons. That is what your ribbons are called as. Now we have clipboard ribbon, we have font ribbon, we have paragraph, we have styles. Okay, so this is about your WordPad. Now we here are going to just deal with a font. So let's start with only font. So fonts ribbon. Here what all we have. Here you have a font style. You can have any number of any different font style you can select for. I'll just show you all how the font style will be changing. Okay, so now maybe you are now this is my sentence. Now here first I will show you all the font size. So if I select, my size of the font can be changed from here. See, can you change how it is increasing and decreasing? It's the size is 12, 16, 18. So now at current I'll keep it 72, 42, anything. Okay, so this is my font size. Now I want to change the style of this font. So you can change the style or the font style, it can change. You can make a check like this, Adobe, see how it is changing. The font styles goes on changing as in how you select different font style. So here you have different and many font style which you are required. The standard and most used font style is either Arial or a Times New Roman. If you want to know like that, directly you can type the font style. So you will get here I got Times New Roman, so I'll select it. So you can see the change in the font style. So I have changed the font style. Now if I want to make this font a bold one, I have to bold it or highlight it. So I will be using this option. You can see here bold. You can just click on this so it will become a bold. If I want to make it in an italics or it like cursive kind of it looks like, but it's not a cursive, it's just the italics. See, it will become in italics. Now you want to underline the content or the word, so you can use underline, so it will be underlined. So this is how your these options can be used. Now coming to the next, you have here increase directly. If you want to increase the font without checking here, only for the plus one more second, so you can increase like this. If you want to decrease, you can see it is changing here 72, it was changing. So starting I had kept it as 48, which is 48 here. Okay, now if you want to capitalize each sentence, or if you want all the words in uppercase, I'll make it all in uppercase. If you want all in a lowercase, then you can check for a sentence case. It will be continuously only first letter will be capital and next all will be small. Now what is capitalize each word is, in a word first letter will be capital, that is capitalize each word. Now can you see your L is capital, M is capital and C is capital. That is how you capitalize each word. Now toggle case, it's a opposite. First letters will be small and the rest will be capital. So now here I'll make capitalize each word. So it looks good and enough. Now here you can change the text color. So if I make blue here, I can make brown, I can make blue, any color. If you want to make the text will be this. So that will change my color. Now what about this? This is nothing but highlighting again. You can highlight like this. Say it's a green. Highlighting is it will take the complete box, text box, like that. So I have highlighted this. So this is how your font ribbon can be used. Now this is again you can have a outline, whichever it's you can select. First you have to select the word which you have to apply any changes, then it will be applied. So can you see the changes? I know it will not be changed. I mean, it has not been seen much. I'll show you all down in the. So why it is coming like that? Because I've already selected the text color and underline. So if I say I don't want this, it was underlined. So I'll not underline. I'll make the text color black. I don't want anything else. So here I want to make some changes, gradient, fill, you can see the changes now, hollow. So there are many shadow, reflections, you have many different styles for your fonts. So this is how you can change the fonts of your styling of the fonts. See, this is a gradient, many different styles you have. So this is how your font ribbon will be working. Now these two are superscript and lowercase, and if you want this, it is like strikeout. Sometimes we have to show what to say about the strikeout. Say I'll show you how the strikeout will look. It will give a line like this. So it's a strikeout. Now here if you want to check with that, so I have to first remove this. I'll just say P and I'll click for P, and this it will become lower. Now if I make this, it will be raised. Now you might use these in your mathematics. Okay, so if I say you have like a square, correct? So why it is changing? Okay, now I want a square, so I'll make square. So like that, a square plus b square, like that. Now plus is going on top. So again I have to unselect this. So it will become plus, then again space b. Okay, so I need raised to square again. So like that. So this is how you have to make your a square plus b square, any formula if you are writing. Now if suppose this again, I'll remove the superscript. That is what called as a superscript, equal to something c, and down also there are some formulas that needs to be taken. Sometimes it is there. So c, g, like that. So this is how your superscript and underscripts work. You can check it out. Subscript and this is superscript. Okay, so I hope this is all clear. Now this is nothing but a clear all formatting. Now if I say here, if I want what formatting I had applied here is striking out. So I want to clear it. So everything format will be cleared. Starting what was the base which I started will be given. So this is about your font ribbon, that is styling or anything related to font in your WordPad. Now next we will see with your table creation. So how to create a table, that is a timetable preparation. So first we will start, or you can take the same uh, WordPad, or I'm just taking the same one just to do. You can take a new one also. Now to take a new to prepare a table, first thing, I'll make a font style size as 12. Okay, first just to see. Now you need to prepare a timetable. Say you have only 6 classes. In that 6 classes, you have, after every 2 classes there is a short break, and the next 2 classes you have a lunch break. So how many classes? 6. Then here one break, then again 2 classes, there is one break, and then 2 classes. So this is how. So from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now one extra I'll take just to name. So here what will I do? I'll write the heading days. So okay. So here the days. Here first class, then you have second, you have third. So sorry, this is third class. This is your fourth class. Okay, then say this I want to keep it as a break. Now, what to do? I am short of one more column. To add another column to the right, you just need to right click on the column which you have to add in. So just say insert column to the right. If you want to add the column to the left, just say right click on the where the cursor is and say insert columns to the left. So your left column will be inserted. So this is how you have to see. So after 2 classes you have one break, and after again 2 classes you have another break. Okay, so let us consider. So I'll take 5, and this is my 6th hour class. Now here I will be just writing the days, that is Monday, like this. You can, so this is how you write the days. You can change the font style, font size, anything like that. Okay, so now how to make this as a lunch break? So just select the column and just make it as one column, that is one row. So when you select the whole column and say right click, you should say merge cells. So it will make only one row. Again, here I want one more break. So I'll just select the column, right click and say merge cells. So this is my 0th hour or anything free class. So again I'll select all the rows to make it only one row, merge cell. So this is how you have to create. Here you can write all your subjects like English, then math, then if you want to say EVS, and then Hindi. Then you have third language, that is Kannada, Sanskrit, or whatever you can say Kannada. Then you have art class. So like this you can write any of your subjects down below. Now here I want to write it as a short break. Okay, so I'll make a short, then I have to make it in a center. So how you can make that in a center? You can just say, you have to make select the cursor here, that is the start of the words, just click enter and see where exactly you all want, or else just make it like this. Now we have lunch break. Okay, so again at the start you can go, or at the starting only you can take it and go to the enter. Now I want to make these bold. I have already told how to make it bold. Just select and go for bold. Now these also I want to make it as bold. That is your short break, lunch break, and the this thing. Okay, so now these are also bold. Now I want these to be in the middle of your rows, in the column. So if you want at the left side, it will be left. If you want it in the middle, so see, it's in the middle. If you want at the left side, so it will come at the left side. If I say justification, it will be equal distribution among them. So now here I'll take it as in the mid one. So here all y in the middle, it looks neat and clear. So that's the reason I will take it in a mid. Again select, say mid. Again select, you can say, you can select once only and take it in a middle. Anything like that also, it is in the middle. So this is how it looks. Now here you can again, you can first only take the enter or write it and then take it on enter. Just click enter, and here I'll just say zero class or zero period, whatever you'll call it as. So last hour is already, maybe in some schools like that, if it is okay. So this is how you can make your timetable. Now I want to fill the color in this column only, okay, like only these three. So how will I fill? You have a fill color here. So this is you have to fill some color. So for the heading, I'll be just giving it is in something green color. So for the other two also, I want the green, but I don't want it for your short break and the lunch break. So it's like this. Now for the days here, okay, I can just say this is days and this is classes. Okay, you can write it as like this also. Days, at this side it will be class number. Okay, first class, second class, third class, fourth class, like that. Now here I want it in different color. Say suppose I'll take it as in red or whatever like that you want to take it in a shade. So I'll take it in light color. Okay, so this is my next. So you want to say short break and lunch break column, you can select that also with some, say, yellow color. I'll make it a yellow. Now for this also I'll make it yellow color. So you have to just select only those column to which you want to fill the color as. Okay, so again it will be yellow here. So sorry, you have to select the entire column. Okay, so like this, then only your entire column will be filled. Otherwise only it will be trying to highlight what where you have written. So this is how you can write, and you can just again copy paste instead of typing to wherever you want to write it. Just say here control C, control V, like that. And maybe here I have one more maths class, here I have a class like that. And again here I might have a maths class. Okay, on Saturdays also I may have a one maths class. So this is the easiest way which you can do it. So again EVS you can take and copy paste, that is control C and control V. For copying it's control C. For it's like you should how you should do is, I'll just show you all. First you have to take control key, continuously pressing. You have to first you have to select which you want to copy. Now suppose English I want to copy. First you have to select that word, click on keep pressing the control button and C button. Okay, so that is copied. Now you want to paste it, say again control, keep control as it is with V. So both together you have to click it, so then only it will work. Okay, that is how your control C and control V will work. Clear? So this is how I can fill it with. So you have next is your Hindi class. So I'll make it like this. If you maybe I may have two Hindi classes, okay, or I have LS and third language art class, like that also you can. So you have here computer class and then you have your LS, that is life skills. Maybe here also you have LS, and here you might have your computer class, art class we will copy paste with, that is which is remaining. So I'm just copy pasting randomly. You need to know where and when your timetable is. Based on that you have to complete it. So this is how your this looks. Now can you make a note that here I have a afternoon classes off. So here you can see this is coming left, this is in the middle. So that time these are all in the middle. To check that, again you have to select all this and say middle. So all come in the middle. Getting? So or else if you want it at the left, it will be left. So middle looks neat and clear. So again you can select this all and say middle. Then again this all, it's already in the middle, but I'm just checking with that. Now this again in the middle. Okay, so this also we will be checking it's in the middle or no. If you double click the middle, then it will be going left and right like that. Okay, so this is how you prepare your timetable. I hope you have liked with the videos. Thank you so much.